Hi, I'm Al, and I'm here at the Ohio Mile, and I found some guys here running a little quick with their Corvette, and I thought, let's talk to them today. So here's Bill, and he has the car. Bill, tell us what you brought today.
Oh, it's a 78 Vette with the shell and the chassis, and then it's basically Summit Racing. Chevy Z-Block, Edelbrock topped, and we snuck a few extra parts in there, like undersized aircraft aluminum pulleys and roller rockers and whatever we could do. The whole concept was to make it a 60 muscle car out of a piece of crap 78 Corvette, which is probably the low point of Corvette history in terms of power and production after 53. Anton Dontov was probably rolling over in his grave on those things. But now we're looking at about 500 horse, 480 foot-pounds, and we're learning how to drive it down here. The suspension is Tiger Shark, Smokey's dyno put that in, and Tim from American Vintage did the body work, and we're ready to roll. We think it's a lot of fun down here. That's the goal, but yeah, we like to go fast too, and each time pick up another mile an hour.
So how fast were you going today?
We're at 151 right now for our best, and a little disappointed in that because with a 3-speed automatic we did 149. So I guess we got to figure out how to drive the damn thing now that we put it together, and
that's the next step.
Yeah, maybe play with the rear gear ratio a little bit. You know, play with the rear gear because it's got a 308 now. Give us a little bit more power off the line if we bumped it up to like a 337 or something like that. You know, give us a little bit quicker line, quicker to get up there. You know, because Billy was, when he hit 5th gear, he still had tons of engine to go. I mean, he had a ton of RPM left.
He had at least 1,000 RPM to go, you know, and you're learning as you start to power shift because, as Billy said, he babied it because we're learning the new transmission here. This is the first time racing with a new transmission, and you know, I dumped the clutch a little harder than he did with RPMs a little higher on the shifts, and we're learning as we do that until we adjust the clutch. We have to double shift or double clutch with it.
So now you were telling me about some of the aerodynamics and the amazing things that you can do just by changing the aerodynamics. What are some of the things that you guys had to do to prepare this car to try to run fast today?
Well, the main thing right here is the front spoiler on it. That's Daytona style, I believe.
It's made out of Sylvania. It's custom made by, I think it's ACI, and they do a super job. It was for 82 to 84 Vettes, but we kind of rigged it to fit the 78. It's all the same.
I mean, we didn't make these, but you know, it's the same basic design. We made aluminum supports for it that are bolted on because the spoiler is fiberglass. So we taped off the front to get the best airflow over the car, pick up the most downforce we can, and later, hopefully, if we get our speed up there above 160, we're gonna put an aluminum splitter on there, and hopefully, we'll have a need to do that.
Now, you guys also mentioned this is a driver. You guys drove it down the other day.
Yeah.
How's the handling on the road?
Oh, it's fantastic. One of the things that we did last fall was replace the shims because they had rusted into a clump. That was a major ordeal. But they did a complete wheel alignment, and with the Tiger Shark suspension, it dropped about 3 inches in height. So the handling's phenomenal. The rear end is stable. It's a beautiful car to drive on the street, and I get some challenges on 77, and they're a little surprised when they see a 78 Vette. They think they're going to pick on me, but oh well, they'll learn.
Always a surprise under the hood. That's always good. So how's the racing going today? What do you think of the records? What do you think of the everything going on today?
You know, last year Josh took the record with this car with automatic transmission at 148, 149.
It was 149 point something like that.
Yeah, and this year, I think this car's going to do real good. I think the more we get used to it, the better it's going to run. It's not the car, you know. It's got to be a combination of the car and the driver. As we get more comfortable with the car's going to run faster. You know, it's bottom line. You get your comfort level build up, and then you can go like hell. It's just that simple, you know, because you're not going to go faster than you're comfortable going. You know, you're not going to push the car to where you're going to break the car.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't want to. You know, it's a fine line. You get up on that fine line, stay there. You're fine. If you cross it, something breaks.
Now, have any of you guys done any road racing or drag racing, things like that? And how does that compare to running the mile?
my dad and his partner had a Offenhauser powered midget years ago, and I drove it one season when I got back from Vietnam, and this is nice racing. Okay, you go 10 or 25 laps in a midget, and you really learn to appreciate power steering because your arms feel like they're ready to fall off at the end of that race. But really, yeah, and I've drag raced. You know, I've got a Chevelle that I've had on the strip, and I like the quarter mile and the mile, to tell you the truth. You know, now if I get somewhere on a big oval, might be a whole different story. You know, if I get some big asphalt and a 30-degree bank in the turns, that might be a lot more fun. But as far as circle track racing, I would take this over the circle track right now.
Well, it sure looks like a lot of fun, and I want to thank you guys for spending time with me today. Your car is beautiful. Wish you guys good luck today and have fun.
Thanks
much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Al.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Take
you.
care, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.